And we're live.
Yeah, now we're live. All right. Hi. Oh, sorry. I got to get back and. I could be I could be a disembodied voice.
Gotta go back in.
Yeah.
Let me fix the computer a little bit higher. There we go. There we go.
So hi, and welcome to our show. Yeah. We've had an exciting weekend.
We've been busy, so that's why we're late showing.
Yeah. So
this time.
So before we get started, I want to get out the other stuff first. If you watch this program and haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and then hit the like, and then hit the notification bell. That way you know when they're coming up. And that helps us with YouTube if you subscribe and like. We're not monetized, so it's not that. But it just, I don't know. They put us up in the search engine more so more people see us. And it's just a better thing because then we can get the message out and raise vibrations.
Yeah. And that's what we are.
Yeah. And there was something else I was going to say about that, but now I can't remember what it is. Oh, well. That's the way, like I said, we've been busy. We had a good time.
It's an impromptu and unplanned.
Yeah,
we do.
Well, most of these are unplanned. The podcast is planned. Yeah, and if you haven't heard our podcast, it's called the Shamanic Minute. You can find it for sure on Spotify and Anchor. They're no more than 5 minutes. Usually, they're less than 3. And so, I mean, it's just something to give you something for you to think about during the day when you're bored. And it's like, oh yeah, I listened to that guy, and he said something about what is shamanism. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah,
that's him.
Yeah. And my voice is different on that one. I try to get it to be that way on this one, but I don't like it.
It depends.
Yeah, overexcited. I'll talk about drum circle really quick.
Yeah, whatever it comes.
Okay, so we haven't done a drum circle in a while, and we've been wanting to do one. We had somebody over on the weekend, and they were talking about drum circle, but we're looking for an inexpensive place to do it. So if anybody in the Vancouver area, because we don't want to go to Portland for a variety of reasons, we'd rather do it over here in Vancouver where we live. So if you know a place, send us a line, and we can talk to them. So today, the question is, what is Ascension? Sorry, we got a little thing going on here. Is this what?
More magical.
Yeah, it is. What is Ascension? The first thing I like to say about Ascension is that there's no how-to book. There's not do a set of steps and then kaboom. You're ascending your entire life or descending depending on what vibration you have. Ascension equals vibration. End of story. And I don't care how many fancy words you put in front of it, 0 point, crystalline, diamond, light ray, coming from unicorns. And I believe in all that stuff. But even, basically, it's ascension equals vibration. If your vibration is down here, you can't ascend like this. You'll be down here. It's just kind of that simple. So what are some ways that you can raise your vibration?
Or but what is ascension? It's ascension is happening not only to me, you, him. It's the whole planet is ascending and is shifting. So as the planet shifts and we see all those changes happening worldwide, the changes that we see happening on Earth, affecting every single life, is also affecting us as well. So a lot of anger, a lot of confusion,
Yeah.
also
Conflict.
conflicts. Is we're coming to an end of a world that we've been used to, which that's part of the process of ascension, is letting the always behind and embracing something, a whole new way, a whole new way of beingness. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
And so pretty much for us as humans is our physical body or physical vessel um, is changing from carbon base um, into crystalline uh,
Based.
based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this reminds me of um, a general rule for change. When change is first brought to the forefront, it is ridiculed. And so, as far back as probably the 40s or early 50s, Ascension and New Age started,
Mm-hmm.
and it was ridiculed. And then, and I'm not really so much talking about New Age in particular, but there is a planetary shift in spirituality happening. And right now, it's being violently opposed, which is the second step. Ridiculed and then violently opposed. Okay? Look at all the anger and conflict that's going around. And while it may not be directed directly at you, that violently opposed is getting stronger in the world daily. But here's the great thing, the third part is it's accepted as it always was, like it always had been. So, right now, we're in the second phase. So, this is where, if you are a light worker or wanting ascension, this is where you have to shine.
But what is when you're saying wanting? It's not about wanting, it's about becoming.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more like the call of your it's a soul call, really. It is, we complicate our heads with how is that gonna be, how do I do it, how, what is the
Mm-hmm.
way? There's no way, there's no right way. um it's more about the simplicity of becoming who you are in essence, the purity of your soul. And how do you do that?
So, there's two things right off the bat that you can do to begin to raise your vibration. One, be kind. Being kind and not yelling, not burying, understand. Because burying, as much as yelling at people in anger, will lower your vibration. But just cultivate kindness. You know, when somebody treats you in a way that's not pleasant, let it pass through you. Don't hold on to it. And then repay that action in kindness.
So you become more the observant of those kind of situations that in a way trigger you, and instead of reacting at the same level, you
Yeah.
observe and you just
That raises your vibration and
turn it
puts you
around.
further along on the ascension path. Then,
Now, of course, through ascension, there's a lot of curiosity that maybe you're not so much into that,
mm-hmm.
but the things that are starting to attract you more, like the crystals, or meditation, or listening to mantras, or specific calming peaceful music, or just being out in nature. Those are things that will definitely assist you in that, in
Mm-hmm.
in getting to that path.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing you can always do, tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Every time that
Yeah,
you don't tell
that's
the
a big
truth,
one.
you lower your vibration and you put yourself further back
And
on the
that's pretty
situation.
much what it is. Karma is all about. Is like the path to ascension is about becoming truth to your soul, truth to yourself, and where lying doesn't exist, because what's the purpose of that? And
Yeah.
like he said, it will lower your vibration. So is simplicity, purity,
Yeah.
and that's what you radiate out to others. And where do you start? Well, start with loving yourself. So it start with
Exactly.
the work that we do. I mean, to do daily with affirmations, meditations, and
A little bit of exercise. And I'm not talking about going and pumping iron for 6 hours. I'm talking about stretching for 20 minutes,
and breathing.
10 minutes, breathing. You can find 10 minutes in your day.
Yeah.
So you can set your alarm clock for 10 minutes faster.
Yeah, you get to that point in life that you're gonna find the way. There's not gonna be any more excuses or procrastination when you get to that point in life. And you know what is the call of your soul, that you know what, I enjoy doing that, and I love it so much that I keep on going and going and going and pursuing.
Yeah. And you're not supposed to be watching reality TV.
Oh yeah, that's one of the worst things.
That'll lower your
Yeah.
vibration too.
So the question is, what do you want to create? And with that in mind, seeing with the eyes of a child, which where magic and all those things are possible, even flying, for example, then guess what? You can do that.
Yeah. And then what I mean by telling the truth is, if you tell somebody that you like something, say somebody gives you butter or sandwich because they're being kind and they're excited about it, and you bite it and you kind of go, but go, oh yeah, I love it. No, tell the truth. Say, no, this just isn't my cup of tea.
It's just on the simple truth. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is like
it's a simple truth. Just tell them you don't like it. Say, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't go with my taste buds. If they take it personally, then that's something that they have to grow on, not you. Yeah.
And then the other thing is, as you change your vibration, as you align towards ascension, which is where we're all going.
At one level or another.
Yep. Each one at their own level. Even the animals and all the living beings in the planet are as well ascending. It's gosh, I'm completely blank.
It's okay.
I am so expanded right now. But it is about becoming. It is about embracing and loving so much who you are.
It is about becoming. Like I said, you got to lose your Western train of thought, where it is, if I do step 1, step 2, step 3, then I get there. There aren't any of those steps. It is literally just raising your vibration.
And not saying, no more approaching life the way this is the way I want it, and this is the way the picture perfect is going to be.
Yeah.
The picture perfect is that way is no longer.
Yeah.
Is no longer the way. The picture perfect is you every time you look at them in the mirror, and you can tell to your eyes, to your face, and say, I love you so much.
Yeah.
That is a picture perfect of who you want to become. Embracing that love.
Yeah. And then the question might come up about, well, how do I tell if my vibration is raised? Well, the best way is drive around for 2 hours on the freeway. And if you can not say WTF, you're getting there. You're on your way up.
Yeah, that is a big test. Driving and just holding your tongue and not saying anything.
And
just
again,
sending a blessing.
Sending a blessing is a good thing, but again, it's not holding on to it. I'm reminded of the movie Dune, where they talk about fear is the little death. And when you scream out loud at somebody who cut you off, in essence, what you're afraid of is that they may have gotten too close and you would have gotten into an accident, which could have caused a whole lot of problems. Fear is the little death. Let it, don't hold it. Just let it pass through you like it was wind through a curtain.
And the other thing is like we're peeling like layers, like an onion, layers and layers and layers of things that we no longer it no longer serves us on the path where we're going, where we're heading to, and it's not going to be an easy one. Sometimes it can be pretty challenging, but it's like embracing the fear, embracing the pain, and going through it. It's a big win.
Yeah.
To find your connection, your inner connection with yourself.
Yeah. And like she alluded to, Ascension isn't easy. And it's not a walk in a park. And there will be parts that are painful. Just is.
It's an everyday adventure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's totally worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is nice to, to when things happen and you don't get over emotional and start screaming and yelling and pounding on the steering wheel or shutting down. That's another way of low vibration, is when you just take yourself out of your sphere of influence.
Yeah.
Understanding that sometimes you have to do that, but that's to help you, for meditation purposes, or I know there's a big motivational speaker, well, there's a couple of them. The first 10 minutes of their day is for them. They don't allow anybody around them. They take themselves out, put themselves over in a corner, and they do their thing, and then they step back in. That's fine. But if you're shutting down for days because that the world has gotten to be too much and you just, well, now it's commercial time. Give us a call. No, really.
No, and no, it is true. I mean, we have gone through it, and for that same reason, when we are sharing what we are sharing with you, and we're inspired and guided to do so, is because we've been through, and we're here to assist you in finding that, maybe that missing link for you to become empowered and see the amazingness of who you are, is the truth. And one thing that I tell, and I have been telling these amazing souls that we've been meeting, that it is an honor for us and all the guides that work with us, and whomever beings of love that show up for that specific person, that it is an honor to meet and be witness for these beautiful hearts that have decided to step up and become who they truly are. It's so beautiful and amazing.
Yeah, you're beautiful.
I'm not talking about me.
Well, but you're beautiful. Inside and
so that's one thing that I want to share. And you know who am I talking about? Because we love you so much. We all love you so much and are so proud of each of you. It is awesome.
This is the first time I've done this show without my glasses, and it's kind of weird. I like it. You see me doing this is because my face looks different when I do this without glasses. It's weird.
But he can see.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is next?
Okay. Well, I think that's probably what we
do.
Well, what's that? No, we're not going to talk about these.
But you have your stone of the day.
Well, no. You said you don't want me to talk about it.
No. There is a diamond.
No, because of what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, go for it.
I can talk. Well, we're not. You said not to, so I'm not going to talk about that. But I will talk about this in another way. This is an celestial. Okay, celestials are made from water. They're just not found in rock. And the amazing thing about an celestial, the amazing thing is that you can never outgrow it. But this is what we learned recently, is that you can ascend past it, and then you have to charge it. And we were in a journey where we went, I'm just going to tell them, we went to the Temple of Night in the city of Atlantis. And the Temple of Night is an onyx pyramid. It's awesome. Anyways, I was carrying this here in the physical as we were going. And when I got up there, it basically spoke to me and said, charge me. And I went like this, and the power of the onyx pyramid hit it. And now, instead of being down here, it's up here now. It raises with you.
Yeah.
But it needs the energy to raise with you. And sometimes you have to go in to another realm to get the energy. Most of the time, you can just charge it in the sun or on a full moon. But this one, Temple of Night in Atlantis, oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that was a meditation, amazing meditation.
Yeah,
I mean, there's so much stuff being shared out there that it is, and it's the connections that each one finds along the way. I mean, can be Atlantis, can be Lemuria, can be Shambhala, can be Agartha, can be Telos, can be Galactics. I mean, there's so much amazingness, and all this is real.
We've been to a planet in our journeys that every building is a pyramid.
Yeah, that was walking through pyramids.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
It's like, I mean, some of them, are the size of an apartment. You walk in and they're selling shops. There's, it's a shop that sells magical stuff, or there's a place where you can go get tea, and everything has got this like red color, because that's just how their sun shines, their star shines and hits their atmosphere, and everything is tinged red. It was really beautiful. I mean, even if you were wearing gold, you could see this red tint over it. It was really pretty cool. If you want to experience something like that, go to eternityfire.com. Set an appointment.
Oh yeah,
you won't regret it.
Oh yeah, you won't. You'll come out of here changed.
You
will
come out of here changed. So drum time now.
Drum time now.
Okay. So now we're going to take a journey. It'll be a little bit, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Not sure. So if you don't have headphones on and you're in a space where you can get headphones, get headphones. And then follow along. If you're at work, because I know some people will watch us at work, you can listen to the drum and it will calm you. If you're in a car, no. You don't go past this part, because the hypnotic drum, you might be taken away someplace else, and that's not a good thing. Okay, today we're using the white buffalo drum. It's for miracles and manifestation and abundance.
Yeah. My face just in case.
Oh yeah, probably a good idea. Deep breath. Let it out. Deep breath. Let it out. And take a deep breath. And this time sigh. Mr. Beard, if you please. We're at the bottom of a spiral staircase. Some of you will see this made of light. Some will see this made of gold. Some will see it as just an iridescent material that you don't know what it is. You feel giddy and joyous as we begin to ascend the stairs to see what you might see. We're halfway up. Still spiraling. Now you've come to a point where your head is beginning to hit something that feels like cellophane, saran wrap. Push through it and then take 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, twirling, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You start to see a cloud. 10. And now you're fully up and you're in a sparkling city above the clouds. This is what we have come to be known as, or what we have come to name, because we're not sure exactly what it is, but it's called the City of Angels. And no, it's not Los Angeles. There's a big market square in the center. And in that square is a 3-tiered fountain, bejeweled rubies and emeralds, sapphires, opals. And the light hits it and it just gleams. It's 30 feet in diameter at the bottom, 20 feet in diameter in the second tier, 10 feet in diameter in the top tier. With a great big quartz crystal topping it off. Perfectly cut, 64 facets. And as the sun hits it, it just sends out 64 rainbow-colored rays. Now, as you stand there marveling at that, you hear the flap of a wing and the gentle approach of an angelic being. And the angel just says, "It's gorgeous, isn't it?" And you turn and you see your angel. For some of you, it might be an ancestor or an archangel or an angel you've known your whole life. But at this point, if you know who it is, the drum beat's going to change to a heartbeat. And just listen or ask a question. So now move from your head to your heart. Gratitude is the currency of the angelic realm. It is the ultimate state of receivership. So give gratitude to whatever being was talking to you. Know that you can come back and call upon that angel again. Right before we go, your angel whispers in your ear. And now your angel takes you by the shoulders, kisses your forehead, and sends you back to the stairway. And now we begin to descend down with your head and heart unified, your mind and heart unified, one cohesive unit. We go through the cellophane, being halfway down now. Now we see you have 10 steps left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're back in your body. Take a few moments of silence and then wriggle your toes and your fingers and gently return to this plane. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching. It's what makes it all worthwhile.
And we love to do it.
So a couple things we'd like to say. If you saw an animal on the way up, drop us a line. And because that animal is a message, and we'll get you that. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you already know that we have music up. But on Mondays on our Facebook page is New Music Monday, which is something that we already have up now. but on Facebook, because I think it's only got 5 views so far. So basically, it's New Music Monday. So we'll be putting up that's meditation music. Some of the things that are coming,
Activations.
activations
More
are
than
coming,
meditations. Yeah.
and meditations, guided meditations with music. There was something else that we were going to do. Can't
Gosh, I
remember.
forgot.
Yeah, I know. We have to start writing this down. But we do have normal jobs. And so our days are usually about 18 to 20 hours between work and what we do when we come home.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we love.
But we keep
Oh,
on creating
yeah.
and keep on sharing because of that's what we're supposed to
Yeah.
be doing.
Late October, early November, we have a book coming out called Diary of a Universal Hitchhiker, a metaphysical guide to wholeness, a metaphysical journey to wholeness, wellness. I think it's wellness. Diary of a Universal Hitchhiker, a metaphysical journey to wellness. Basically, it's about if you've ever wanted to change so bad, but couldn't get out of your own way, this is a story that you might want to read because it's exactly about a person who couldn't get out of their own way and through spirit guides got out of his own way. So, yeah. We're going to be doing in 2021, we're working on a men's retreat and teaching classes.
Oh, more to come.
Yeah, more to come.
Definitely, there's going to be classes coming up.
Yeah.
But we're always open for sessions.
Yeah.
Private or
Group.
Small group of 2, 3 max.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I wanted to get.
Oh, the couples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're in the Portland, Vancouver metropolitan area, or you want to fly from someplace, which we would greatly appreciate, that would be cool. But we're going to start doing couples sound bath. So what it will be is that you will come here. We will share cacao, which is to open the heart. We will give you your personal sound bath for you and your significant other, your divine partner. You can lay holding hands or sit next to each other, however that's comfortable for you. And then I've been hearing they're going to get a journey too.
Of course.
Yeah, and then there will be a journey in this. All total, by time we have cacao, journey, and then sharing afterwards. So because things will happen, you'll want to share some things. After that, it'll be about 3 hours. So you got to plan on that. It's not an in and out. And, oh boy, this is fun. And yeah, that was nice to do. So if you're interested in that, drop us a line because we can do that right now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Till next time. Many blessings.
And thank you so
much. Thank you for being here.
Namaste.